John, don't stay up to wait for me. I won't be going back to our hotel.
Why? Where are you, babe?
I'm in a different hotel.
Why? Is there any problem? When are you going back?
I won't be going back. You'll get the divorce papers tomorrow.
Why? What's the problem?
Nothing. We're just over.
Did I do anything wrong?
No, everything's wrong. Thank you for helping me get here, though. Now I can finally be with Kent.
Who the hell is Kent?
He's my boyfriend. I'll be living with him from now on.
Dude, I need your help. Who's this? It's me, Kent. I hope you still remember me. Kent? I'm Anne's boyfriend? Oh, yeah. Why are you texting me? Well, as I've said, I need your help. What makes you think I'd help you? It's about Anne. Do you honestly think I give a crap about Anne? You have to. She was your wife. Come on, we both know that it's all fake. I don't believe you. I know that you loved her. It doesn't matter now, does it? Well, it does. Look, I've wasted my time on this crap as it is. Just leave me alone. I don't think this should concern me anymore. But it does. Sort of. What do you mean? Well, remember how you got Anne there after your wedding? I'm afraid I do, as much as I want to forget it. Well, she actually has some trouble with the authorities. Not legally, though. They don't think it would be worthwhile to file a suit against her. Why is she in trouble with the authorities? Well, ever since we met each other in a beach resort in their country, we can't get enough of each other. However, I had to go to other countries to compete. See, I'm a surfer. Sure, I don't really get why I should know about that. Well, she couldn't go with me because she doesn't have the necessary papers to do that. So, she tried to establish some kind of connection with those who live near me. Then, she pretended to have a foundation that funds scholarships for students who come from poor families. However, she failed to submit financial documents, and those donors got really mad. Go on. Well, they decided to ignore all of that when she arrived here, because they learned that she was your wife. You've helped most of them, so they didn't go after her. However, now that you've divorced her and they learned about what actually happened, they're practically boycotting her. Boycotting? Well, she can't get any job despite her credentials. No one would even hire her to babysit. And what exactly do you want me to do? Well, you're practically a celebrity here. Maybe you can tell them to take the red card off Anne? And why would I do that? Well, it's not fair. And who are you to talk about fairness? Please, you gotta help us. I might. First I need to talk to Anne, though. What for? I want to know everything. Okay, thank you. Don't thank me yet. I said I might. I'm not promising anything. That's good enough for me, though. Thanks.
Hey, John?
Well?
Kent told me everything that you wanted to talk?
Yes, tell me everything.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I just want you to be totally honest with me. Why'd you do it?
Okay, I hope that you choose to help me out after I tell you everything.
Who knows?
Well, I had big dreams since I was little. I wanted to earn a college degree, and I wanted to see the world. However, I don't have the means because we were really poor. I noticed that those who got rich in our community were those who married foreigners. I put my mind into doing that.
That's why you married me?
That's not even half of it. Anyway, I invested in my looks and spending time in spots that foreigners frequent. That's how I met Ken. He was competing when I saw him. It seems like none of my dreams matter anymore. I just want to be with him.
Oh.
Then he had to leave. Sadly, I don't have any papers for traveling abroad. He can't afford to get me those papers either. So he left. After he left, I had no interest in other foreigners anymore, so I decided to change my strategies.
You pretended to be a founder of a charitable institution?
I was really connecting sponsors to scholars. I don't have an established foundation, though. All I know is that I was getting money, and I'm giving them to poor students in our community who want to earn a college degree. Everything was going well, until they asked for financial statements, receipts, and liquidations.
You could have provided those easily if you'd been transparent in how you were spending the donations.
I wasn't spending the donations. I gave them straight to the students. Also, I didn't know much about such financial documents back then, so I wasn't able to give those documents. As a result, they called me a scammer.
That's a logical conclusion. Come to think of it, with what you did to me, you sound like a true blue scammer after all.
I'm really sorry it looks that way to you. The truth is that I got really desperate. I wanted to be with Ken so bad. And then I met you.
I had no idea.
Well, I was really careful. I was swiping through my matches. When I learned that you live in the same city as Ken, I focused on you and stopped talking to the others.
And you told me that you love reading about our city in books and seeing it in movies.
Well, that's not really a lie. Anyway, there are people here who are mad at me for what happened. However, they just ignored the past when you introduced me as your wife. I see that I hit the jackpot because you were really rich and influential. However, it all changed when we got divorced.
What'd you expect?
Well, I was hoping they would really forget about it and allow me to start anew. But now I get harassed. There are people who are threatening to hurt Kent if I don't give them their money back. No one would hire me as well. That's why I don't have any means to take enough money to pay them back.
You can honestly tell me that you didn't spend any of that money?
Yes.
And why should I trust your word?
You don't have to, although I'm hoping that you would. I can't convince you with evidence, but all I can say is that it's the truth.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
What do you mean? Are you gonna help me?
Yes, you can send me your resume and I'll find you a job. Also, give me a list of those sponsors and I'll personally talk to them.
I don't know what to say. I'm hoping for this kind gesture despite everything that I've done to you, but I never expected you to do this. Anyway, I'm so grateful. Thank you very much. And I'm so sorry for everything that I did to you. John?
Yes?
Can we meet?
Sorry, I'm swamped right now.
How about tomorrow?
What is it, Anne? Do you need anything?
Well, I just wanted to talk to you, see how you've been.
I've never been better, and I'm afraid that talking to you would change that again.
Well, sorry to bother you, but I just want to tell you something.
Just tell me.
Well, I need your help.
Not again? What is it this time?
Ken turned out to be a monster. He hurts me without any reason or provocation. He's very jealous. Now I'm in the hospital because of the injuries that I got from our latest fight.
What?
I love him, but I can't take it anymore.
How long has this been happening?
It started just about 2 months after we got together.
And you stayed with him?
Well, I thought he would change. At first, I found it sweet whenever he gets jealous, but then it got out of hand. He doesn't want me going anywhere without him. He doesn't want me talking to another guy. There was even a time when he practically dragged me out of the mall because I was talking to the shoe salesman. I was just asking if they had the shoes that I like in my size.
Oh, Anne, you may have hurt me a lot, but I'd never wish anything bad happening to you.
Can you help me? I have nowhere else to go.
Sure, after you talk to the police and when you're strong enough to do so, you can stay at my pad until you stand on your own feet again. I'll take care of your bills here in the hospital and therapy if needed.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am. Regardless of everything that happened between us, I would never turn my back to someone who's desperately in need of my help.
I'm sorry for hurting you, John.
And a friend of mine will be staying at the house for 2 weeks. She'll be staying in my room. Please make her feel at home. I'll be home late because my flight was delayed for 2 hours.
She'll be staying in your room, you say?
Yes.
Who is she?
Oh, someone I met abroad.
Oh.
Thanks.
Are you gonna have dinner here?
No, we have a dinner reservation somewhere.
But you're coming home, right?
I'm not sure. Don't wait up for us. And what did you say to my guest?
Nothing.
Oh, she said she's on her way home. She said that she should have known that she had no business staying in a house with my ex-wife. I defended you. I told her that you're a kind person, and that you just happened to be a victim of the circumstances. I asked you one thing, Anne. I asked you to make her feel at home. That's all you needed to do. Apparently you did a lot more than that. What exactly did you do?
Well, I just told her that it doesn't look good for a single woman to be sleeping in a man's bedroom. I told her that no self-respecting woman would do that. I'm sorry, but I'm just speaking up and sharing my opinion.
Why would you do that? I clearly asked you to make her feel at home. I told you that she'd be staying in my room. Don't I get to decide? And I don't think you're in the position to make decisions for me.
What's that woman anyway? I don't think a man and a woman who claim to be friends should share a bedroom, or a bed for that matter. Why haven't you told me about her before? Is she someone that you also met through an online dating application? Did you meet her just like how you met me? Why would you trust her to sleep in the same bedroom where you're sleeping? Do you know her that well?
That's none of your business. I think you're forgetting the fact that you're staying at my place because you needed a place to stay. That doesn't give you the right to interfere with my decisions. I'm an adult, and I know what I'm doing.
I can see through her, John. I know that she just wants your money. From her fake jewelry, her counterfeit outfit and accessories, to her fake smile and seductive manner of clothing. Everything in her seems to be designed to make you fall for her, so that she can take advantage of that later on.
How can you judge her that easily? You don't even know her.
Because I know how ambition looks like. Hell, I even know how it smells like. I know that she just wants to use your wealth and your influence so she can reach her own dreams. I think you should be very careful with people like that.
I don't need you to look after me, Anne. I can take care of myself. I won't fall for such deception a second time. I've learned my lesson, thanks to you.
I've asked for your forgiveness numerous times, John. I thought you've already forgiven me.
Yes, you did, and I told you that I'd already forgiven you, but what's happening right now? Why would you turn my guest away? Why would you judge her so easily?
Because you're a good person who sees the best in everyone. And I can tell that she's evil plans for you. I can tell she's just planning to hurt you, John. I can't let that happen.
Again, that's none of your business. Not everyone has the same plans as you. I'm really happy with our relationship.
Oh, but it is, John. It is my business.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I care for you. I've realized how wrong I was for letting you go, John. You're a good person, and you're the best husband anyone could ever have. I was wrong to use you because you really are the man of my dreams. I was blinded with what I thought was love, but when I personally experienced how you make other people feel, how much you love them, I wish that you would make me feel loved too.
I don't know what to say. I can't believe that this is actually happening.
You don't have to say anything, John. Just love me again. Or don't. Just let me love you. I'm not asking for anything in return. At least not now. I can be happy even without getting anything from you at all.
I can't. That guest that you turned away was my best friend. I asked her to stay here for a vacation, and I was planning to propose to her. We've been best friends for many years now. I met her before I met you. She's been giving me advice on how to handle relationships. Now you've created a huge mess.
Does she know about me? Did she agree to be in a relationship with you, even though she knows that I'm living here?
Yes, she does. And I'm sorry, Anne, but it's too late for that. I've moved on, and I don't think I can ever trust you again. Yes, I've forgiven you, but I don't think I can ever forget what you've done, and how you made me feel. My best friend fixed me when you broke me. She stayed with me all the way. Sorry, but I'll never let her go.
I'm so sorry, John.
I'm sorry too. You already have a job, and I'll give you enough money so you can start anew. When I get home tomorrow, I hope that you won't be in my house anymore.
I guess this is goodbye.
It is.
Well, thank you for everything. You've been extraordinarily kind. I realized my mistake, but now it's just too late.
John married his best friend. They had 5 beautiful children, and they lived happily ever after. Kent got married to another woman, whom he also abused. He got caught, and he was imprisoned. Anne got married, but her husband cheated on her, and they also got divorced. Finally, giving up with life abroad, she went back to her home country, where she started living a new life. She dedicated her life in putting up a foundation, as she originally planned, and this time, she documented everything.